What if paralysis could one day be reversed? What if the aging brain could regain its ability to grow new cells? Two major scientific breakthroughs, one from Northwestern University and one from the National University of Singapore, suggest that regenerative medicine is entering a new era. Today we'll break down what scientists discovered, how it works, and what this could mean for humanity. Northwestern University researchers created the most advanced lab-grown model of the human spinal cord ever made. These are called organoids, miniature, simplified versions of organs grown from human stem cells in a lab. Think of them as tiny biological test environments that behave like real human tissue. Until now, spinal cord injury research relied heavily on animals, but this team recreated real human spinal cord trauma inside these lab-grown tissues. When they injured the organoids, they observed exactly what happens in real spinal cord injuries: cell death, inflammation, and something called glial scarring. Glial scars are thick layers of scar tissue that form after injury. They block nerve repair, like a wall preventing electrical signals from passing through. This scarring is one of the main reasons paralysis becomes permanent. The breakthrough came when scientists applied an experimental treatment known as dancing molecules. This therapy was invented by Professor Samuel Stupp and belongs to a class of materials called supramolecular therapeutic peptides. In simple terms, it's an injectable liquid that turns into a tiny nanofiber scaffold inside the body, mimicking the natural environment of the spinal cord. But here's the key. The molecules are designed to move dynamically. They dance. Because our cells and their receptors are constantly moving, faster molecular motion increases the chances of interaction, activating repair signals in the body. When applied to injured spinal cord organoids, glial scars dramatically shrank, inflammation decreased, and most importantly, neurons started growing again. The damaged nerve fibers, called neurites, began extending, just like in earlier animal experiments where paralyzed mice regained the ability to walk. For the first time, this therapy worked in human tissue models, not just animals. If future clinical trials confirm these results, millions of spinal cord injury patients could regain mobility, healthcare costs for paralysis could decrease, independence and quality of life could dramatically improve beyond spinal cord injury. This approach could potentially help treat stroke damage, traumatic brain injury, and neurodegenerative diseases. This isn't just about healing nerves, it's about restoring human potential. Meanwhile, scientists at the National University of Singapore identified a protein that may help reverse age-related brain decline. The protein is called DMTF1, a transcription factor. To understand why this matters, we need to talk about neural stem cells. Neural stem cells are responsible for producing new neurons, the cells that allow us to learn, remember, and adapt. As we age, these stem cells lose their ability to regenerate. That's one reason why memory declines and cognitive function slows down. The team found that levels of DMTF1 drop significantly in aging brain cells. When they restored DMTF1 levels in older stem cells, the cells regained their ability to multiply. Growth-related genes became active again. Regenerative capacity improved. They also found that DMTF1 helps loosen tightly packed DNA, allowing essential growth genes to switch back on. In other words, aging brain cells may not be dead. They may simply be switched off. This discovery suggests we might one day reactivate the brain's natural regenerative ability. If therapies can safely increase DMTF1 activity, age-related memory decline could slow down. Conditions like dementia might be delayed. Healthy lifespan could extend. Imagine a world where people remain mentally sharp into their 80s and 90s. The economic and social implications would be massive. Reduced burden on healthcare systems, longer productive careers, improved quality of life for aging populations. However, scientists must ensure this does not increase the risk of tumors, since boosting cell growth always carries risks. These two breakthroughs share one powerful theme. Instead of replacing damaged tissue, scientists are learning how to activate the body's own repair systems, whether it's restoring movement after spinal cord injury or rejuvenating aging brain cells. Regenerative medicine is moving from science fiction toward reality. We're not there yet. Human trials are still needed. But for the first time, real human tissue models show these therapies might actually work, and that changes everything.